Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I know that looked weird. Hi, Amina. I am autistic. I may appear weird, but I don't mean to. But it's me. So if you're uncomfortable because I am me, maybe you're the problem. Okay, let's continue. So I told Allah that if I were to get a new phone, I would share my experiences and other people's experiences that were close to me so that we could all learn from each other Islamically. Yes, I will hide names. Sometimes I'm not going to tell you who they're about. But this is just for us to learn lessons. And if you're like me, I think it would be very helpful if I continue to share. That was the deal I made with Allah. I don't. That is what I told Allah I would do if He made me healthier. And now that I'm healthier and He provided the things I needed, it's time for me to do my part and start sharing my life experiences. So, yeah. To start off, here is the story about Ridwan and Jamilah. Names are hidden, so it's not their actual names. Okay, to begin. Ridwan is the type of girl who anyways, I'm gonna change it because I think it's dumb. Okay. I'm Ridwan. So I'm just gonna say myself because I feel like it's ridiculous to just like but I will change the other person's name though because I don't know where they're at in their life journey. So we're just gonna call her Jamilah. So let's go back a couple of years ago. Me and Jamilah, we're like never friends, but we know each other. I've seen Jamilah around in our childhood, but she wasn't important. So she was a side character until later on. Fast forward a couple of years, I went through some life-changing events and I started to hang out with Jamilah. The first time I seen Jamilah for like a long period of time was when Jamilah was like dating this boy. When I seen this boy that Jamilah was dating, I told her. Because at that time I think it was like after my breakup. So I had learned the game a little bit. So I was looking at Jamilah with this man that she loved. And I told her, because the man told me, because he speaks my language, the man told me, oh, I don't really like Jamilah. I think Jamilah is easy to manipulate. I'm just using Jamilah. So me being me, you should never tell me something if you don't want me to say it to somebody. So I told Jamilah, I'm a woman. So because I'm a woman, I decided to tell the other woman. I was like, hey, I kind of like seen somebody like this before in my life. I don't think it's good for you. And then I end up telling Jamilah everything he has ever said to me to warn her. I told her everything. Then Jamilah, being the woman that she is, desperate, ends up telling the man. By the way, Nina said this. Of course, me and the man did not really get into it. Okay, as I said before, me and the man did not get into it because me and that man are family. Yeah, we are family, so we didn't get into it. But he was kind enough to say, one time I seen them hanging out, He was kind enough to tell me, oh, by the way, Jamilah told me everything you told her. And, when he's with me, he changes the language because Jamilah does not speak our language. So he ends up saying, oh, by the way, I told you that Jamilah was easy to manipulate because she told me everything and she's still right here. So me being me, I just, I respond back in my language, not to disrespect or anything. I was just responding to what he said about she's easy to manipulate. Basically just saying, well, okay, I guess, there's nothing else I could do. But Jamilah doesn't speak her language, so she's kind of like concerned about what we're talking about. But this time I learned my lesson. I'm not going to tell you anything anymore because of what you just did. So I left it like that. Moving forward, once again, Buddy does something very hurtful to Jamilah. And me and Jamilah are like in the car looking for Buddy because Buddy took her stuff that are expensive. And we're just driving around in the car. I'm with Jamilah. Jamilah's crying, bawling her eyes out because of how wrong he did her after the fact of the other situations. Like, literally, Buddy got her evicted. Buddy got her more like drunk. Basically just messed up with her head. And I didn't like that. And I guess I stuck around because I kind of saw somebody I once was, feeling wise, hurt wise. Anyways, fast forward. We're driving around looking for Buddy. We end up finding him, but he doesn't care about her. He treats her miserably. I witnessed all of these. She ends up sitting outside on the street begging him to return her stuff. He doesn't care. Cold-hearted. And she's just bawling her eyes out. I comfort her. Then again, I tell her things that I haven't ever told her that he told me about her as a woman. So I was like, Jamilah, he doesn't love or appreciate you. He's doing you dirty. As a woman, please focus on yourself and your kids. Put so much love into yourself and your kids. I'm comforting Jamilah. It's raining outside. We was driving.